Woo! What's up, people? Wow, I'm on a live YouTube. Hallelujah. It's been quite a while since I've done one. And getting the folks around. So anyway, I don't like dead air time. So yeah, it's been a while. Last one, geez, I think the last live I did was a Wendy's deal. If you look at my face compared to that one, I have actually started downsizing. And no, I'm not talking about my wallet. Seriously. So I was thinking about I want to do this live. These live feeds or videos that I put up as well, obviously, which won't be live, but they'll be up. I want to make it interesting. You know, I know there's a lot of YouTube artists, a lot of people on YouTube. Shout out to Miss Hobbs, hallelujah, her and her husband are really awesome people, and you need to check out her channel, okay? They have an awesome channel. Shout out to Brandon the Garbage Disposal Clark, who is really has an awesome up-and-coming channel. He's a professional competitive eater. He's a great guy, and oh man, I could go on and on. I've learned a lot from the people that have done the competitive eating and others that I've seen as well. Still learning, obviously. I haven't been able to post much, but hopefully we can have some fun, kick back, chill. Don't want to get stressed out. This is not stress out time. Just a little bit of where I'm going. I've losing, should say, a good amount of weight here in the last about month and a half. Hopefully continuing that process. Stayed away from the meat. This is not a health food channel per se. I'm going to critique food items or other things on here. Want to bring some fresh flavor, people. Flavor's the key component, right? Because I was a chef, still am to some extent. Flavor, you got to have flavor. Flavor, baby. Got to have the flavor, folks. You got to enjoy what you eat. Always taste your food. Chef Gordon Ramsay. Always taste your food, right? So, yeah, I'm excited to be in here. Looks like we have one viewer. Hallelujah. I'm going to critique some healthier snack option foods tonight. Not always going to do that, but I feel like I'm trying to learn how to be more healthy and eat healthy and learn to eat salads and learn to eat vegetables. I've cut back eating meat, which if anybody would know me, they know that I enjoy meat, especially steak and beef, which I still enjoy, but I don't eat. Now, every once in a while, obviously, I'll eat it. I went on vacation a little bit, but I've cut most meat out of my diet. And really, to be honest with you, I never thought I'd say this, but I don't necessarily miss having having meat. I do a little bit, but not really. So I figured tonight would be a good way to kind of get started doing this and just critique a few items, just kind of talk about, you know, where I've been and kind of what's going on. I know we're in live, so I don't know how this works where I can see the people on the left. I guess, is it live? Oh, there's Miss Hobbs. Hey, Miss Hobbs. Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you. Miss Hobbs is rocks. Miss Hobbs is awesome. And I'm excited to be on here. So let me just tell you, I don't want to give too much away because sometimes it's fun to keep the mystery in it, right? Let you figure it out for yourself. Certain things like, you know, I don't have any problem telling you I live in North Carolina and okay, cool. Just what I want to do is this channel's open. I'm very open to get suggestions. Some people, obviously, let's face it, some people's suggestions they're a little whacked. Obviously, they're a little out there. So, I'm not going to do every suggestion, just like God love him. But the garbage disposal, he did that live last night. Props to my man. I know he's not in here, but props. That video where he ate the different foods on a table, only that man can do it. Amen. Well, I'm sure others could, but props. Awesome. I mean, entertaining. That's why I enjoy his channel. I enjoy a lot of the competitive eater channels. Some other channels that I don't have a problem mentioning. What's he called him? The Review Bra. He's the report of the week. I haven't watched a lot of his stuff lately. A really good channel, very clean, has a lot of really good information. He critiques a lot of mostly food, different restaurants. I watched Joey's World Tour, good channel. Let's see, Furious Pete. Been praying for him. I can be honest with you, I'm a Christian. Okay, yeah, he did do some nasty stuff, Miss Hobbs. It was, yeah, he did the one I asked him to. He did the Reese's cup with the tilapia and the expired country gravy with the hot dog. And oh my goodness, my stomach. Yeah, it wouldn't have been pretty. I think I'd have been cleaning up the. Yeah, anyway, I don't get gross, but I'd have been cleaning up a lot of mess. So it was pretty gross. But again, it's entertainment. Thank you. When you see the garbage disposal, if he sees this, thank you, garbage disposal. Brandon Clark, check out his channel. If we get some people watching this later, check out his channel. He's got some amazing feats of eating strength. Some other channels. Miss Hobbs, obviously, first and foremost, Miss Hobbs, her channel's cooking some awesome stuff. Her and her husband, good channel. Really enjoy it. Oh my goodness, so many people. Yeah, I bet he wasn't happy. Yeah, I don't think I'd be happy for at least a week after doing that. But he's a trip. So, Beard Meets Food, Randy Santel, Magic Mitch, who else? Darren Eats, Jeff Esper. I mean, these are all competitive eaters. I watch some other channels too. I like to watch the wrestling, so sometimes I'll watch that. I'm big, even though I don't like the fact that he cusses so much. I enjoy watching Gordon Ramsay stuff for the culinary aspect and anyway. But yeah, so I want to open this channel up mainly not just to get subscribers. That's all fine and dandy. That's great. I mean, that's cool, and it's to me it'd be a real blessing to do that. But just to have fun, And I do a lot of, like I said, I'm a Christian, so I do on my Facebook page. I do a lot of live teachings on there. But anyway, and so. This primarily I want to just share a little bit of where I'm at and some things that I may enjoy. I enjoy food because I was a chef, still am. Not more privately than public, I guess. We're cooking for people, but I love to eat. But I realize that my age, you start to eat and you when you realize when you're 43 and you've taken eating to where it's not enjoyable. Like, again, I love the competitive eating. I think those people are fantastic. They do a great job. My brother says, well, why are you watching that? That's gross. I said, no, because it's entertainment. And these men and women work hard when they do it. They have to train just like everybody else. So I don't think it's any different than watching football or watching, watching a paint dry. I don't know. Okay, that was weird. But anyhow, you get my drift, I hope. So anyway, I got some products here tonight, just a few. And we'll continue. I'm going to just kind of give you some alternatives to some foods. And I'm certainly not Hey, I'm not. What's the dude's name? Dr. Oz or whatever his name is. I'm not him. You know, but I feel. Darren likes jazzercise. I'll be done in 30 minutes. Yeah, Darren's a trip, man. I met him at the Brooklyn Pizza. He's a good fella. Darren likes jazzercise. Yeah, I don't know what jazzercise. That would be more like that would be more like pass out for me. Jazzercise. Jazzercise sounds too much like exercise, but with the Xer off the size. And of course, if you change it, put Xer, S-I-Z-E. Okay, so you're going to learn with me. I have some kind of corny humor, so like it or don't like it. As Ric Flair used to say, whether you like it, or quote unquote, whether you like it or you don't like it, learn to love it. Woo! Okay, quick, cheap plug for Ric Flair, even though you don't need any plugs for me. Okay, so, all right, so you like orange juice? How many Miss Hobbs like orange juice? Or what's that stuff called? Sunny D. Do it. I bet you tear Darren up. I bet he'd tear it up live. Love OJ. Okay, so how about like Sunny D, or what's that stuff called? Tampico, like the orange drink, not necessarily orange juice, but orange drink. Tang, maybe. Tang's a good example. Well, you've probably seen this in the store. I can't do orange juice because of the blood sugar, because of being diabetic. Orange juice is just absolutely a death drink for somebody that's diabetic, which I'm working on getting rid of, Holly. Contrary to what doctors say, you can get rid of diabetes. That has been proven over and over again, but doctors will tell you can never get rid of diabetes. And I vehemently disagree with that because I've seen it done more than once. So it is reversible, folks. Whether you believe that or not, that's okay. If you don't, that's okay. Still love you. This is Vitamin Water Zero. Okay, there's a real bad glare. I'm sorry. Let me do it. What does Wayne do? Wayne Alhenio, what does he do? He puts his hand around. That doesn't work. Okay, anyway, it's Vitamin Water Zero. Maybe if I put it back here for him. Okay, anyway, can you? Yeah, I guess you probably get it. I don't know. That light's a good light, but I think it's too. Should I switch to the room lighting? Would that be better? Because I think that light's just too bright. What do you think, Miss Hobbs? Dun, da, da, da. Da, 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 da. I work at a place where I take care of kids. The other night, AC has been sick. Hey, that's really, yeah, you've done it. Hallelujah. Amen. That's awesome. That's awesome. See, exactly. 6.1. That's really good. I'm working on it. But, okay. Anyway, this is Vitamin Water Zero. I would equate this probably to Tang if you've ever had Tang. Okay. And I don't really like Tang. I think Tang may be for the astronauts, but it certainly isn't for me. Okay. Anyway. So what I like about vitamin water, it's not overly sweet. Like orange juice is just, I like orange juice, but I can't drink it, but it's way too sweet. The acidity doesn't bother me, but it's so sweet. And there's so much sugar in it. This thing here is a serving size 1 bottle. And I don't know, a good thing to learn if you don't know how to do it, and I'm sure Miss Hobbs you do, is to how to read the labels on the back of the food and drinks. Because if you don't know how to read the label, you can get really deceived really easy because, especially the serving size, because a lot of people say, oh, look, there's only 12 grams of sugar in something. But then the serving's like 2 or 3 servings, 2 like 8-ounce bottles or whatever. This is only 1 bottle. But so that's 30 grams of sugar. Yeah, if it was 10 grams of sugar. That would be 30 grams of sugar. That's a lot of sugar, folks. That's a lot of sugar. That's not good. And what I like about this, if you put it over too, the only problem with this, if you put it over water or ice, it tends to dilute it. But actually, and this isn't cheap. I'm not gonna lie to you. At Walmart, for a 6-pack of this, it's $4.99. Okay, that's not cheap. Sometimes they have a deal on the lemonade kind is decent. This is the orange kind. Vitamin water zero. Crows anything is sugar. Yeah, right. Exactly. Um, this I like this kind. I don't mind the lemonade kind. It's a little tart, which I don't mind a little tart, but it gets too tart, But that's not bad. But I like this kind, the rye zero. All right, so let's give it a taste. I'll just whatever. That's the word. Batten down a hat or down the, whatever it's called. It's not bad. It's a little watered down, but it's not bad. It's a good alternative to orange juice or Tang or Sunny Delight or Tampico or whatever they call that junk. Okay, which is just those aren't even orange juice. They're orange drinks. Whenever you go to the store and you see like chocolate milk, right? And it says chocolate milk, it's chocolate milk. But if it says like Yoo-hoo, like I was never a big fan of Yoo-hoo, because it just didn't taste right. But Yoo-hoo is not chocolate milk. Yoo-hoo is a chocolate drink. There's a difference between the drink and the milk. Okay. So I definitely recommend this vitamin water zero. It is expensive. I don't know if you found it at another store. I think Food Aisle. I don't know up north, but around here it's Food Lion. We have a Food Lion, and I think Food Lion was. Yeah, I think it was $4.99 for a 6-pack. Actually, I think it's $5.99 at Food Lion, so it's not cheap. So you might want to look for this on sale. Okay, they have a red one too. I don't like the red one at all. Now they have the regular vitamin water, which there's a lot of sugar in that. For instance, the label in this says serving size 1 bottle. So what's in this bottle is what's on the label. No fat, obviously, no sodium. Potassium, 140 milligrams. Sugar, 4 grams. Or total carbohydrates, 4 grams. Sugar, 0. Protein, 0. Vitamin A, 20%. Calcium, 4%. Niacin, 80%. B12, 80%. Vitamin C, 120. Anyway, so you get my point. I would recommend this, okay? You just try it once. Maybe you won't like it. But I know it's expensive. But get a 6-pack. Try it once. Try the lemonade. If you like the red one, go for it. But I don't like the red one at all. So and let me give you some more tips from me. Okay, Powerade, Gatorade Zero, which I up until about the last month and a half, I was drinking Powerade Zero, Gatorade Zero. They contain sucralose, which a lot of the companies that were using aspartame in their stuff, which aspartame is, so it might as well like rat poison. But they were using aspartame, and they've started to switch over sucralose. What is sucralose? Is Splenda. Okay, remember the big Splenda craze? Saab, do you remember the big Splenda craze? Everybody was like going gaga over, not Lady Gaga, gaga over Splenda. Yeah, I remember that. But then they started finding that sucralose, what sucralose actually is chlorine. And you can look at the sodas, the Powerade Zeros, the Gatorade Zeros, the sodas, the diet sodas. They've all moved. The juice drinks, they've all moved towards sucralose. And not all of them, many of them. Side effects. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. If I told you the medications I take, and I'm working on getting off of that junk. I'm telling you, I am working on getting off of that crap. Because I don't want to. I'd like to live as long as the Lord wants me to live. I won't be here, and I'm telling you, I don't. The medication just I don't get started on that tonight, but let me just say, like the vitamin water, orange kind lemonade. All right, next. How many you like? Anybody like Doritos? You like Doritos? Okay. So I used to like Doritos. What kid when they were a kid didn't like Doritos? There probably was a few. Um, but Doritos. I stopped eating Doritos. At least the regular Doritos. They have the organic ones now that aren't too bad. But I've stopped eating Doritos. I found a better alternative. And I don't know if you go to Big Lots or any health food store, you might have seen these things called Bonitos. Hence the name Bean Eatos. So they use beans. They use beans in the chips instead of corn. And corn in itself, not necessarily. I mean, corn's not the best for you anyway. But the corn that goes into Doritos, Frito-Lay corn chips, I could go on and on. Okay, and again, let me just say for anybody else that watches this later, if you eat that stuff, I'm not gonna sit and rip somebody apart for eating it, because a lot of people enjoy what they enjoy. All right, I just feel like I'm gonna be an example instead of being part of the issue. Okay, I'm gonna be an example and want to help people in this avenue, because I struggled, and I'm not nowhere near the weight I want to be, but I struggled with my weight for pretty much much of my life, and it's just until recently I've really take more responsibility, I guess, for my health. I need to get back in the gym more. That's a big one. But I thought that this is a good lead in, because I'm gonna do like food critiques. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it, because I don't as far as like fast food and stuff, I've really backed away from the fast food because I haven't been eating meat. And not only that, it's just the fast food when I was eating it was really, it didn't make me feel good. And again, there's a lot of good foods that aren't fast foods. I mean, goodness gracious. I mean, I don't know, people that don't like steak. I mean, I haven't eaten it, but I love steak. If there was a perfect world and I can eat filet mignon every night, I probably would have done it. Amen. With a little bit of hollandaise sauce. That's another thing I want to do on here. And I know, Miss Hobbs, you have an awesome channel where you cook and you really help people learn how to make things simple and good. And you have a great channel. I want to not necessarily able to do a lot of cooking because I don't have the facilities to do that here. But what I like to do is kind of educate people about some different ways to cook stuff. For instance, like I mentioned, the filet mignon. Well, it's all that good food, we got to get the garbage disposal that's going to send out them mooey gooey butter cakes. But I don't know. I'm asking. Well, I don't know if he'll be at Highway 55, but don't tell him I said so. But I've seen at least 10 different recipes for ooey gooey butter cakes, but they're probably not as good as his. So I'm sure they're not. But anyway, but I was saying, if I could eat filet mignon with a hollandaise sauce every day, I would. If I could put hollandaise sauce on all my vegetables, I probably would. And that's not healthy because hollandaise sauce is a egg sauce and it's very rich. But it's one of my favorite. It's one of those foods where when you make it good and you do it right, you feel accomplished. It's like risotto. If I make good risotto, I feel accomplished because risotto is not easy. Ms. Hobbs, you said it. You made it. It's a tough food to make, especially if you don't have time. But when it's made right and people enjoy it and you enjoy it, hey, food brings people together, right? Food is a natural social bonding thing. I believe that. It also can cause a lot of problems, especially what we eat today. Um, but anyway, so if you get now, these aren't the nacho cheese kind. Okay, these are pinto beans, which aren't necessarily my favorite ones. But if you dip them in something, like I really like hummus. And Miss Hobbs, I'm sure you've made homemade hummus at home. You have it's much cheaper to make it at home, and it's not that hard. Again, I don't really have the stuff to do it, or I would make it homemade. It's really simple. You get chickpeas, tahini paste, uh, some garlic, maybe, and olive oil, and you basically pulse it just like in a blender or a food processor, and some salt, some pepper, some cumin. There you go. You got hummus. Very simple. It's just like making a Caesar salad dressing. A lot of people want to buy Caesar salad dressing. I say if you have time at home, why? Caesar salad dressing is not hard to make. Of course, some people don't like anchovies, right? So, again, yeah, anyway. So, Bonitos, this is the pinto bean version. They have a nacho cheese version. Hobbs, I don't know if you've ever had these, but the nacho cheese version, sweet. All right, cool. New food processor. Woo-woo. All right. 3 stars, 5 stars. Woo-woo. No, I'm not going to start that. It's not like the guy from Joey's World Tour. Anyway, I don't get into all that. Even though that's a pretty interesting channel. So, Simply Pinto Beans. They have the nacho cheese one, and they have, listen, I had cheese puffs. They have the nacho cheese puff, the mac and cheese puffs. Fantastic. Really, really, really good. And you know how many ingredients are in this one? There are literally 1, 2, 3, 4 ingredients in this. That's it. Doritos, the ingredients list is that long. If you like Doritos, great. Go if that's what you want. Hey, I'm not here telling anybody any different. But I'm telling you, you can go to Big Lots. If you have a Big Lots, you can get these for $2 a bag. Now you may say that's expensive. No, if you go to Fresh Market, it's almost $4.50 a bag for one of these. They don't have them at Food Lion. They have them at Harris Teeter, but they're expensive. I may be speaking another language to some of y'all because maybe there's not a Harris Teeter or a Food Lion where you're at. But these Big Lots are $2 a bag, and they have the nacho cheese kind. And the nacho cheese kind is really good. They're a little heavier. They're a little heavier than the Doritos, but that's because they're using beans. They're not using chemicals. So, all right, and I'll tell you what I enjoy. It's not the healthiest, but you go get some mascarpone cheese at Walmart. I think it's like $3 for a container. You take these bad boys and you dip them into mascarpone. And actually, you know what? I'll get the mascarpone and show you what the bottle looks like. Hold on. The refrigerator is right behind me, so sorry you had to see my backside. Some blueberries. All right, here. All right. So this is, if again you can't see it. Wait a minute. Hold on. All right, hang on, Miss Hobbs. I'll be right back. I'm gonna put the regular light on. Can't see nothing in that light. The way you get better view on it. Okay. All right. This is the, okay, you can go off now. There we go, much better. This is the mascarpone cheese. It's like cream cheese. I wouldn't say it's not as heavy as cream cheese, but this is what I do. Take these, because the pinto beans are okay. I like the nacho cheese. I don't have any right now. I take this. I think it's lighter. I like the flavor better. cream cheese to me tastes fake. But this is good. I like mascarpone. Great to cook with. Like if you like to cook and you do excuse me. If you do like sauces, like if you do like an Alfredo sauce, it really gives it a nice shine and a nice gloss. It thickens it up a little bit. So it's not, Alfredo sauce is a traditional Italian Alfredo sauce is not like the stuff you get at the local Italian joint. A lot of places that I've been to, they use a lot of heavy cream. Now, I like Alfredo with the heavy cream, which isn't necessarily a healthy thing either. But the Alfredo sauce is all they use is butter, Romano cheese, and that's it. That's like a traditional Alfredo in Italy. And I've never been to Italy, but my brother has. And my dad went there when he was alive. I've never been. I want to go. Anybody want to go to Italy with me? Miss Hobbs, dig them up. You and your husband, go to Italy. I'll go with you. All right. Just saying. So, yeah, the Bonitos. Here, I can show you the vitamin water, too, now. Vitamin water, 0. Get the 0. Don't get unless you want to drink a lot of sugar. Which isn't there that much in there, but there's enough in a regular thing with sugar. Vitamin water, 0. Okay. Bonitos. Simply Pinto. They have the nacho cheese kind, the nacho mac and cheese puffs, the margarita lime, the chipotle. I don't like the chipotle. The regular navy bean one, which is okay. Hey, actually, this one and the navy bean one taste exactly alike. They have like a salsa flavor. So, so just some healthy alternatives to Doritos or Tang or orange juice or, so next product I got. These aren't non-GMO, I don't think, but they taste good and they're probably not the best either because there's some stuff in here that's not really good for you. So I probably need to next time be a little more careful, but they taste good. So, which again, excuse me, but anyway, the Snack Factory pretzel crisps. These things are really good. Okay, I can't really do a nutrition comparison because, frankly, these really aren't the most healthy thing. So, 22 grams of carbohydrates in one serving. So that's not a very 10 crackers. Tastes good. Not the best for you, but compared to stuff like Frito-Lay corn chips or I don't know, Lay's potato chips. And I'm not digging their company. I'm not trying to drag them through the mud, but I also realize that, you can taste quality and you can taste crap. If you have a good palate and if you know what good food tastes like, you can tell the difference. Some people just choose to eat any, Okay, Miss Hobbs. Yeah, no, I understand. Get some rest. Hopefully we'll get this. We'll put this on the we'll put this up on the page and get some feedback and get some folks in here. That'd be cool because I'd like to do this more. I hope you enjoyed it. Excuse me. I'm probably gonna go about another 5 minutes anyway and cut out because I got to do another live on my Facebook. So, anyway, have a good night. Be blessed. So, yeah, these things are good. All right. I grabbed these out of the kids' snack drawer. I'm not eating them because I don't really care about rolled gold pretzels. I like pretzels. I like hot pretzels, but they're not good for you. So, and not what's good for you, of course. But I enjoy hot pretzels with like cheese sauce. That's a nice snack. Forget healthy when you eat that. I don't really care about them. I'm not going to eat them and put them back. So here's something natural. Ready? Woo, blueberries. Woo, I like me some blueberries. Woo, blueberry cam. It's blueberry cam. Yeah. Okay. Blueberry cam. Oh, that one's starting to get whiter. I don't like that. Oh, that one's no good. Gotta watch for the blueberries. Gotta watch for the blueberry. All right. Anyway. Anywho, 35 minutes. And you tell me what you want to see, and we'll do it next time. You and me and me. Woo, I rhyme. Okay, anyhow. Just want to say peace out. Be a superstar. Words of Hulk Hogan. Brother, say your prayers. Take your vitamins. No, okay, that was stupid. Anyway. Superstar. Bless. And I will see you guys later. If you enjoyed this live, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and ding ding. You'll get to know every time I'm on. Woo woo. And y'all have a wonderful, fantastic night, who's ever watching this, or daytime or middle of the day, because who knows what time you'll be watching it. Good night.